Gary Paffett is the winner of the fourth round of the 2009 DTM season. In front of 38,000 spectators at Zandvoort in the Netherlands, the Briton had started from second place behind Jarvis. At the start, Prema was able to move up from 6th to 4th and Ekström from 9th to 7th. Green dropped back from 7th to 12th. Thus, Jarvis and Paffett battled in the opening stages, but the Mercedes-Benz driver couldn't find a way past the year-old Audi for a long time. Often Jarvis had to use the full width of the track well beyond the limit. When the pit stop window opened, the two were the first to come in for a tire change, but at the exit Jarvis remained in front of Paffett. Ralf Schumacher had started 18th and was already 14th on the opening lap. He had to do his utmost to stay out of trouble and eventually had to make do with 10th. The start was very good, but the pace was a disaster. Today we have seen that it is possible to win in the car. The team has done a great job, especially at Zandvoort, where we weren't that good in the past. Therefore I have to point to myself as well and have another look at the data in order to learn from them for the next time. On lap 14, Jarvis finally failed to withstand Paffett's pressure and had to let him get past after an error. Soon after that, Jarvis came into the pits for the second time. Matthias Ekström waited with his first pit stop until lap 20 and then continued his recovery. With 16 laps to go, Paffett came into the pits for the second time and rejoined ahead of Jarvis.
You just said before the weekend, would you take a podium? Of course, I'd say yeah, definitely. But to start on pole, to lead the race, and then to make a small mistake and cost myself the chance for victory, it's quite disappointing. But we scored some good points, showed that we can be quick in the year-old car.
Ekström's second pit stop went massively wrong and thus he came back in 5th place. However, the Swede made his way back to the top again and suddenly was even able to overtake Prema and Jarvis to claim 2nd place. Most drivers came into the pits early, which is why I drove a long first stint, and I knew my fight will be during the final stint. It was like that indeed. At the time I had better tires than the others. 2nd place, a really good weekend. In any case, Paffett drove victory home, scoring his 2nd win of the season.
It was a fantastic race. Even from yesterday, qualifying on the front row was fantastic. This morning in the warm-up the car was very good, very impressive, very quick. So we just had to try and get the job done in the race really. The start was quite good, but I was behind Ollie in the first stint. I was pushing pretty hard, but he was quite good. I was a bit faster, but I couldn't get past him. And then in the second stint, he got a bit of a gap at the start, and then he made a bit of a mistake, went a bit wide, and I managed to get past. And once I got past him, I just tried to stay consistent, tried to keep the tyres in a good shape, and we had a faster car than the other guys.
Here a look at the provisional result of the 4th round of the DTM season at Zandvoort. Ekström improves from 9th to 2nd. Scheider and Prema were late for the weight control. Bakkerud didn't show up at all. Winkelhock didn't have enough fuel left in his tank. All 4 were disqualified. Oliver Jarvis enjoyed his 2nd podium finish in a DTM race, the point standings after 4 rounds. With his victory, Paffett moves up into the lead from Matthias Ekström. Behind them, Spengler and Scheider. The 5th round of the 2009 season will take place at Oschersleben on August 2nd.